We were busy dealing with Npongo and Nandi. The author had Npongo with him. Afterwards, started to grow faster. It increased in size and weight. And normally, when they do not have a mate, they try to play pranks with human beings. So as a result, he was having trouble because it will be jumping on people. So he said he did not want to deprive Npongo of its own privileges or rights. So wanted to get a wife for him. So he started to search for one and found one. And how she was brought in. Beginning, he was not willing to become friends. That's where we stopped. Page number 82. Page number 82. Second paragraph. We kept Nandi in a separate cage for 24 hours so that she could settle down. The cage was next to Npongos to enable her to see her future husband, but she evinced as little interest in him as she evinced in us. Meaning of evince is to show. To show. SHOW. So the cage was next to Npongos to enable her to see her future husband, but she did not. She showed as little interest in him as she evinced in us. So Nandi was not impressed by Npongo. If he tried to talk to her and look directly at her face, her eyes would slide from side to side, meeting yours only for a sufficient length of time to judge what your next action might be. It's maybe because of her past experience. She was not very willing to have any contact with any of us. Eventually, deciding that the wire between herself and us rendered us comparatively harmless and preferring not to look at us, she did turn her back. Eventually means at the end. Eventually means at the end. So something goes on, the relationship slowly building up. At the end, deciding that the wire between, the wire is a mesh, is a mesh. You have mosquito mesh at the window ceiling, you have mosquito mesh, like that mesh. That is between herself and us rendered as comparatively harmless. It's also a symbolic word. A mesh is a kind of separation, a block. So the mesh between the wire between us two, that is between Nandi and the rest of the people who are taking care of her, that is Daral and Co. So mesh between means the relationship between or the block between them was slowly removed and it improved. And preferring not to look at us, she did turn her back. Even now, she did not want to look at Daral and others, but the relationship had improved. She had such a woebegone, frightened face that one longed to be able to pick her up and comfort her. But she had been too deeply hurt, and this was the last thing she would have appreciated. Woebegone is miserable. Miserable. So she had such a miserable, frightened face that one longed to be able to pick her up and comfort her. So she was looking very pathetic, very pathetic. frightened face that one longed to be able to pick her up and comfort her. But she had been too humbly, too deeply hurt, and this was the last thing she would have appreciated. That is to say, she was having a miserable look. When somebody is looking very miserable, looking very sad, we'll try to take them, get them closer and just pamper them or just pat them and try to encourage them. But then I could not do it because Nandi was very badly hurt by human beings in the past. So she would not appreciate us taking her to our side and trying to cajole her or try to pat her. So no such affections were appreciated because of Nandi's past experience. It would take us, I reckon, roughly at least 6 months to gain her confidence, even with the example of the pro-human and Pongo. So I reckoned. Reckon is establishing by calculation. Establish something through calculation. I am now looking at the students' performance in exam. So how many students would fare well in the final exam? I can reckon. That is, I can make calculations and come to a conclusion. How many would be scoring above 80%? Suppose I want to find out. So from your past two exams results and the way you are showing interest in studies, from that I can reckon how many would score above 80%. That is through calculation, establishing something through calculation. I reckoned roughly, I made a rough calculation, at least 6 months to gain her confidence. It will take at least 6 months to gain her confidence. Make her trust us, make her feel at home with us. So that's what it means. We'll go to next paragraph. The morning when we led her into the cage with Npongo was a red letter day, but fraught with anxiety. Red letter day. Red letter day is important day. It's a good word. You can use in your essays and other days, other writings, or in your daily talk. It was a red letter day means very, very important. A day marked specially. That's the meaning of red letter. Something very important. So the morning when we let her into the cage with Npongo was a red letter day. So now in the next paragraph, we are already told it will take 6 months. Now maybe the time has elapsed. Now the author is coming to a stage where it became friendly. So the day they allowed Nandi to go into Npongo's cage, it was a great day, an important day. But fraught with anxiety. Fraught is filled with something undesirable. Filled with something undesirable. That is, all kinds of precautions were there. Because how Nandi is going to react, how Npongo is going to receive her, it was a question mark. Anything could happen. Yes. So that is fraught, filled with something undesirable. Anything untoward can happen. So we were very cautioned, though it was an important day. We had by now become so well established and was such a fearfully extroverted character that he obviously considered he was the only gorilla in the world and all human beings were his friends. So, what is the attitude of Npongo? Npongo's attitude was this one. He had by now become so well established and was such a fearfully extroverted character that he obviously considered he was only gorilla in the world and all human beings are his friends. He is very boastful. Extrovert and introvert is a very good word to learn. It's a psychological term and social society dealing with relationship. People who are extroverts and introverts. Introverts are people who keep to themselves, don't talk to others, don't relate to others, less socializing. Extroverts are people who go out easily to others, make friends. Even if you meet somebody for the first time, they'll be able to make friends. They are called extroverts. So Npongo was very, very extrovert, whereas Nandi is introvert. Extrovert was Npongo, and he had a very good relationship with us. And he used to think that he was the only gorilla in the whole of world, and everybody, every human being was his friend. That was his attitude. We did not know how he would react to Nandi's sulness and anti-human attitude. Sulness is bad temper. Sulness is bad temper. We were, we did not know how he would react to Nandi's sulness and anti-human attitude. So they were on just opposite poles like. And Bongo was highly socializing, highly confident, very, very much aware of his own being a gorilla. Whereas Nandi was quite different. Sulness and anti-human attitude. That is, anti-human is hating human beings or disliking human beings. Sulness is bad temper, BAD, sulness. That is sulliness. Yes, sulliness. Bad tempered. Bad tempered or ill tempered. That is sulliness. So he was both were on opposite poles. How Nandi is going to react to the approach of Npongo. That was our fear. Although for 24 hours he could see her in the cage alongside him, he had shown absolutely no interest in her presence. Thus, when the great moment of introduction came, we stood by with buckets of water, brushes, nets, and long sticks just in case the engagement party did not come off with the same romantic swing that one expects from reading women's magazines. So he's making little kind of cutting a joke out of it, because he says although for 24 hours he could see her in the cage alongside him, he had shown absolutely no interest in her presence. So now Npongo was not interested in Nandi at all. For 24 hours they stayed, but no interest was shown. Thus, when the great moment of introduction came, we stood by with buckets of water, brushes, nets, and sticks, etc. In case they have a bad meeting, they wanted to put it off. Like the fire service people waiting to put off the fire. These people were waiting to act at any time if there is a trouble. Because in women's magazines, they picture the engagement as something so great and so fascinating. But actual life, it need not be so. And here, in this case, it was very doubtful. When all was ready, we opened the shutters and Nandi, looking thoroughly distressful, sidled her way from the small cage into Npongo's comparatively palatial quarters. There, she put her back to the wall and squatted, her eyes darting to and fro with a curiously suspicious yet belligerent expression on her face. So they were kept close by cages. Now they are being put together into single cage. So they were kept on an adjacent cages, one close to the other, for some time to make them familiar with each other. Now they are going to open the door between the two cages so that one can enter into the other cage. When all was ready, we opened the shutters, and Nandi, looking thoroughly distrustful, not able to trust, doubtful, sidled her way from the small cage into Npongo's comparatively palatial quarters. Npongo's was a palatial, like that of a palace. A huge quarter it was, huge living place. Whereas Nandi was staying in a small one. So from there she entered into the palatial quarters. Sidled is to move or side. So to move or to slide. So she entered into the next cage. Her eyes darting, sorry. There she put her back to the wall and squatted. So she squatted. Squat means to sit on the squatting position. Put her back to the wall. That means she was facing Npongo and sat there. There she put her back to the wall and squatted, her eyes darting to and fro with a curiously suspicious yet belligerent expression. Belligerent is hostile. Belligerent is hostile. Hostile is unfriendly. Belligerent is a hostile. 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 Hostile is unfriendly. Now that she was actually in the cage with Npongo, who was sitting up on a branch, watching her with the same expression of uninterested mistrust that he reserved for some new item of diet, we would see that she was very much smaller than he. In fact, only about half his size. So Npongo also was not very willing to have relationship with her. Like some item of the food which he did not like, he used to keep it away. Like that, she was keeping, Npongo was keeping Nandi also away. And we noticed that they were not a matching size. Npongo was so huge and Nandi was only half the size. They sat steadily contemplating each other for some minutes, while we on the other side of the wire did hasty checks to make sure that all our buckets of water and so on were easily accessible. So we are just waiting. In case it is needed, we wanted to act, waiting for our action.